everyone, and welcome to the show, Excellence in All Things. I'm your host, Barbara Golar. In this episode, I'm so excited. First, I'm going to pause for just a second, and I want you to gather your family around, because what you're going to do, you're going to hear these amazing students. These are the 2025 scholarship winners from Monrovia Duarte Black Alumni Association. Are you there? Okay, fantastic. Then we can go ahead and get started. I'm so excited, like I stated before, so excited that I have the opportunity to get a chance to interview these amazing students. And I'm so excited also for you to hear them. So without any further ado, I'm going to have them introduce themselves. All right? Okay, here we go. We'll start right here with you.
Okay. Hello, my name is Malaya Campbell. I graduated from River High School, and I'm going to Cal State Northridge.
Oh, you're going to Cal State Northridge?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I know. I could friends that was it last year or year before? Oh, I'm so sorry. So I digress. Like I said earlier off camera, I get excited about things. So okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Lincoln Johnson, and I graduated from Monrovia High School as well, and I am currently attending Mount SAC.
But you were also doing something else. I'm so sorry, just because we've been talking off camera, more than off camera, but communicating. But you're doing something else right now as well.
I'm also doing the EMT program.
Okay, yeah. Congratulations. Okay.
My name is Joshua Griffiths, and I also graduated from Monrovia High School, and I'm planning on going to San Diego State University.
Oh, my sister-in-law graduated from San Diego State. Okay.
Hi, my name is Brandon Edwards. I graduated from Duarte High School, and I'll be attending Princeton University in the fall.
Oh, that part I didn't see that. That wasn't on my thing.
Now you know.
Exactly. Now I know. Like I said, congratulations, and I'm so very proud. I didn't get a chance to attend Duarte's Awards, but I was at Monrovia Awards, and so I heard all these wonderful things that you all were doing, and probably the same thing for you. You're going to Princeton, so yeah. So I'm going to be asking you a few questions, and what was some of the things that you all did in high school, your extracurricular activities? Who wants to start? You. Okay.
I can start.
All right.
I didn't really do that many extracurriculars, but I did attend Key Club. I was in Key Club for about 2 years, and I did a lot of community service with them and met a lot of people.
I get also easily distracted. Your earrings, can you come a little closer? Oh my goodness, I love those. I'm so sorry. I thought that's what I was seeing. Okay, anyway, I told you all what happens. Okay, all right. And I forgot the questions because I was just putting it up in my head. So do you remember the question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So I did Renaissance.
Oh, that's right.
My senior year, and then I also played sports with Joshua back there. So.
Oh, okay. So what did you play?
I played baseball and football.
Oh, okay. What position on football? I don't like baseball that much, but I mean, even though I know the positions.
Yeah. In football, I was a corner, and then in baseball, I was an outfielder.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was in a sports med internship, so I did the sports med, so I learned how to do CPR.
Oh.
Yeah, I did all just how to wrap up.
Yeah.
Keep your head safe, everything. I was also in Mass Mentors, which is a math and science program where they go. Most of the time, they go to different elementary schools and they help little kids develop all their social skills, all their educational skills too. And then, like Lincoln said, I did play football and baseball too.
And what position?
For football, I played wide receiver and safety.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for me, I had a lot of volunteer work. So I was the president of the Duarte Area Resource Team. I'm not sure if you ever heard of DART, but we worked very closely with the city. I was the president of the Interact Club, which is the baby club of Rotary.
Oh, okay.
I was a part of the Duarte Mayor's Youth Council for a couple of years, played 3 years of tennis and was captain, and then I played volleyball my senior year. Just did a lot of work in the community and just kept meeting people and talking to them.
Oh, that's great. That's great because That's one of the things that I know that they look at in college, outside of what you do at school, and also outside of what you do within your church. Is what do you do in the community? Because it's a two-way street when you're going with, when your application's going in, they're looking at it going, what can this student do for us here? You see, so that's very important to see. Oh, okay. So now, we don't have to go in that order you're just doing. I just looked at you because, I got distracted by your earrings. Anyway, so what are you most proud of the accomplishments during your time in high school?
I guess I'll lead it off. I guess what I'm proud of is the fact that when I did Renaissance, we did a lot of good work around the school, and reaching out to like the students and like the students that really didn't have like a lot of friends, like we connected with, and I ended up making some friends with. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. I don't think that there's any singular achievement that I could say was my proudest. I'd say the most miraculous part is that I was able to do it all and manage it, because there were so many moving parts all the time, and I was always bouncing around from one activity to the next, and I was like, there's no way that I was able to keep all of that on my plate, but somehow 4 years later it all paid off. So
yeah, good.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm most proud of the fact that I took a lot of different classes. There wasn't like a specific route I wanted to take. I did a lot of like art stuff. I did entrepreneurship for 2 years.
Oh, you did?
Yes. And then I did graphic design. Like, I think I just did a lot of different classes, which helped me make new friends and figure out kind of what I want to do in life. But that was the most achievement for me.
Okay.
I agree with her. Like, I just did a little bit of everything at Monrovia High School, so I'm really proud of. But one of my other proud of moments, I beat the rushing record in football at Monrovia High School. So, like, I got a call.
You did?
Yeah, so I got a call from a couple of my coaches. They're like, hey, you beat the record. Congratulations. And, like,
And who had the record?
It was, like, some dude from, like, the 1980s. So, like, I completely blanked on his name. But he was like, yeah, you beat his record. So that made me feel really good.
Well, the only reason why I'm asking is because, I was born and raised here. I'm a graduate from the high school, Monrovia High School, and so all my siblings, my brother Larry Golar, Stephen, and then my nephew Justin Ewell, and my other Justice Ewell. Did Tristan play football? Yeah, Tristan played.
Tristan Ewell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember playing with him too.
Yeah. And so, no, Larry's record was in the something else. It wasn't football. I mean, even though he played, I was just when you said that, but I knew it's somebody that if it in the 80s. So that's Janice's year. Okay, so I was thinking they're friends. That's what was running through my head. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So easy to get distracted here. Okay, so what was your most challenging aspect of high school that you experienced and that you overcame?
I would say taking APs.
Okay.
I took 3 at once. Never again.
3? But you got through it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. In flying colors.
Mostly.
Okay.
But yes, flying colors.
Yes.
And I passed.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's flying colors.
I'll go. I'd say, like, overcoming attending such a small school, like, there are limited opportunities, but I found a way to maximize on everything that there was and trying to just take advantage of everything that comes your way and keeping an open mind. So, although it wasn't, like, readily available, there were a lot of people willing to work with me as long as I was willing to put in the work and show that I was dedicated.
For me, my sophomore year, I started off like the first couple weeks, I got a concussion in football, and then later into the season, like in November, I got another concussion. So like with all like my honors classes, I was just completely falling behind, and I didn't know how to pick myself back up. And then I took the time off of football, and then I ended up with having like a 4.2 GPA to end the semester, which I'm really proud of.
Oh, you should
Yeah.
be very proud.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play football in college?
No.
Okay,
no.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. One is enough, but two, that's it. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Was that everybody?
And I guess I would say
Okay.
like
I
honors.
see. I lost track. Okay.
I think I would say like honors and AP classes, like balancing that with like sports. It's kind of challenging, especially my junior year, because I decided to challenge myself in other classes. But yeah,
Okay.
I ended up coming through.
Now, okay. So you guys just graduated. So was all 4 your high school years? We were out of COVID, right? Or was
Yeah.
your
Yes.
yeah, okay.
We
So
were
you
back.
guys were the first ones to be told. I mean, that didn't have the whole thing. Okay, that's why I was thinking in my head. I go, this is the first group. I mean, not that you didn't experience because you did it in middle school, but yeah, okay, all right. Can you share any special moments or events from high school that made a significant impact on you?
For me, it was just the people. I came from like a Sarah Madre district, so I never was at Monrovia, like any of the Monrovia schools before. And I came here, and I was like kind of just very shy and very nervous to meet new people.
So
And
what school did you go to?
I went to Sarah Madre Elementary and Sarah Madre Middle.
Oh, okay.
And so once I got here, everybody was just super kind and super like welcoming, and it made me feel really good going into a new school.
Okay, okay.
Kind of forgot the question, but I'm pretty sure I'm mostly there. I would say probably like trauma bonding over the cafeteria food, and then like right before going to a class, and we would just like have these little study groups, and we'd all get in a circle and just eat this wretched food. But we
He
would-
said wretched.
but instead of, it would motivate us because we wouldn't want to eat it, and we would
He
rather
said
just
wretched food.
actually
Oh my
focus on the
God.
material, and we'd lock in before like a big test or something, and
Yeah.
we'd all do well. So
Yeah.
I guess it all works out.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he said wretched food. That's funny.
I think I would have to agree on him with Brandon about the food. I mean, it's not really good at school, but I think there's two significant things in my life that have really impacted me. One is meeting all these new people, and then like I just have so many best friends now because of high school
Mm-hmm.
and Monrovia. So, and then I think what really impacted me the most was towards the end of school when the Eden fire happened.
Yeah.
A lot of my family, they lost their homes.
Oh.
So, yeah, it really impacted our family. and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I mean, I know and I feel it.
For me, I would say maybe making new friends my freshman year, because I've always been really quiet and I would wait for people to come up to me to talk, but no one did that. So I guess I was more proud of me going out to talk to everyone else.
Good for you, girl.
Thank you. So yeah, I would say that.
Okay, so what advice, this is my favorite one that I really like to always ask. What advice would you give to incoming freshmen about, based on your high school experience?
I would say talk to everyone and don't judge people at all. Especially when you first meet them, like be open, be honest, be really friendly, like don't be mean, and you'll make maybe new best friends.
Very good. I like that.
I agree with her. I would say just like be open to everything, try everything. Like before like freshman year, we would think like don't go to any of like these school dances or don't go to any of like the school parades. And then my junior and senior year, we had a great time going to all the school dances and the senior parades. And one of my buddies was like, I wish I talked to more people because at the end of the year, everybody starts talking to everybody, and then everybody realizes like, oh, we're not so different. We all have a great time talking to each other.
Yeah.
So I feel like he like really had that one regret not talking to more people, because now they're talking, but now they're leaving.
Yes, yes. Makes sense.
I'd say just go with the flow. You know, I came into high school out of COVID. I didn't talk to many people during quarantine, so it was really a fresh start. I didn't have like a master plan. I wasn't planning on going in all these clubs and doing all these sports and so many activities, but making friends, and then they bring you to different activities, and it kind of expands your horizon. And over time, it just kind of works out in your favor as long as you're willing to like apply yourself and actually give effort, and it all happens.
And then for me, I would say just be yourself. I mean, like at the beginning of the year, kind of was lost. Didn't really know who to hang out with or.
Were you new to the school?
No, I was not new, but I was new to like all these new people, like new faces around the school. So I was kind of just kind of like in a box, you know. And then by sophomore.
Did you do all four years at the
Yes,
high school?
Yes.
Okay, got
And
it.
then sophomore year, kind of just opened that box and just started exploring, talking to new people, and then had to have a lot of friends now.
No, this is off topic here, kinda ish, because as all of you were speaking, it dawned on me because when I asked the question, oh, you guys are the first ones that that was. I don't want to say COVID free, but we were not in that whole masking thing, even though people still do it and all of that. So, what do you feel that there was any difference, like when you coming into and starting high school?
I was in a really weird position because I moved from Altadena to Duarte right before my 7th grade year. So I was in middle school for less than a year, and then they booted us out to go back home and go digital. And so then coming into high school, that quarantine kind of reset everybody's like portfolio because not many people were talking or exchanging or whatever. And so then coming into the high school, I was nervous because I had only been in the district for like part of a year, and I wasn't really accustomed to the community. But everyone was kind of on the same page at that point.
Right,
so like,
right.
it was in my favor. And then because we all had that kind of fresh start, we could like form these bonds, and there was no like stigmas or prejudice or anything like that.
So what middle school did you go to in Altadena?
I went to Royal Oaks for middle school, but I came from an Episcopal school in Altadena called St. Mark's.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
But
I used to live in Altadena.
You did?
Yeah.
It was really bad with all the fires and stuff because that was where I grew up.
Yes.
And fortunately, we did move away because our old house burned down.
Wow.
So.
Anyone else like to share your thoughts? Okay, I mean that popped in my head and I just threw it out there. Now, excuse me. How do you define success, and what steps are you taking to achieve it?
I think success, the steps you need are just to be consistent and just stay on top of yourself, and just don't be too hard on yourself, but kind of don't slack off, because once you slack off, you could start falling behind. And in the field that I'm going into, you kind of just have to.
And what's the field?
EMT, so healthcare.
Oh yeah. That's right. Duh.
Yeah. So you're kind of
Forgot.
You kind of just have to just keep grinding, and then eventually you'll get to your goal.
Okay, thank you.
My parents taught me that success is kind of doing what you love and then being good at it. Because it's one thing to just be smart or have a lot of money, but if you're not enjoying what you're doing as you do
There
it,
it is,
it's
yeah.
no longer success. So I personally haven't found that one niche yet of what I want to end up doing for the rest of my life. But since I'm going to a liberal arts school, I have a lot of opportunities to kind of find that path and
Right.
discover what I love.
Right. Okay, thank you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah,
Which one?
what Lincoln said was try your best not to slack off. Like, keep on pushing yourself, setting like more and more goals into like what you want to do, and completing those goals with like just like just keep on doing what you want to like, and try to find what you want to pursue. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
In my mind, I would say to be successful, you need to like take it step by step, like do something every day to get closer to your goal. And it's okay. It's okay to fail every now and then and take a break, but yeah,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay to fail every now and then and take a break, but just keep working towards it.
Yeah.
No matter how long it takes, I just say keep working towards it.
Yes, yes, yes. You already said it right. I got distracted. Let me see your nails, girl. Yeah. I like the color. That's what
Thank
the
you.
thing that got me was the color.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. You know, I do have a question that's off the top. As I'm sitting here, I'm really so excited about all of you collectively, you know, and I just feel, like I said in the beginning, I really do feel very, very honored that I have the privilege of sitting here, speaking with you. You know, I saw at the high school, Monrovia High School's awards, I saw you, but I didn't get a chance to speak. And then we, you know, were texting or email that took place. But this space here is very different. And so I really, really appreciate you all, and very proud of you as well. So, okay, sorry. It just popped in my head, so I had to say it. What will this scholarship from Monrovia Doherty Black alumni do for you? And what would you like to say to the organization? And when you share that, I want you to look into that camera right there. Okay?
I would say that what the scholarship would do to me is help take the financial load off my family because they worked so hard to put me in college. And I'm proud to tell them, hey, I won a scholarship, and I want to thank the Black Alumni Association for giving me this scholarship. And yeah, I'm just very thankful for this.
You know, I don't remember in the beginning when you introduced yourself. I know you said the school, but did you say what you were majoring in?
No.
Okay, so, okay, we'll do another round.
What this scholarship will do for me is definitely help with classes, because classes are very expensive now. Like, it's like $700 for my class. But that would help a lot, and it would definitely help my parents because they work so hard and they work a lot, and I really don't see them a lot. So it really helps provide financial aid to me and my family, and
Okay, all right.
This award will help me and my family pay for my college. I already have a sister that's going to UC Santa Barbara, so they're already having to pay for that, which is going to be a lot. So I just want to say I'm very grateful to win this award, and I'm very honored.
Thank you.
For me, I'd say it goes beyond just being money. It's more like a vote of confidence that someone really believes in me and that they're willing to make an investment into my future, knowing that I will succeed. But I'm just very grateful that there are people like this and organizations that are supporting our youth like myself to make a better future.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to also piggyback on the both of you because Joshua, you, excuse me, yours was a special award, and that was the Joni Yule Award from Monrovia High School. And Brandon, your award is from Doherty, a special award, and that was for Troy Wells Award. So I just really, excuse me, I just really wanted to acknowledge that. And once again, I like for you to look in that camera and say what school, again, that you're going to, and what's your major. So, like I said, I don't remember hearing that. I don't remember. So that's why the gray hair. No.
Okay. I'm going to Cal State Northridge, and I'm majoring in biotechnology.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to Mount Sac, and I am majoring in fire technology.
Thank you.
I'm going to Princeton University, and I'm still undecided.
Really?
Yeah, I have until the end of my sophomore year to declare a major.
Well, whether your interests.
Well, it's really broad because I consider myself a generalist, so I'm even still deciding between going the STEM route or the like humanities route. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay. Okay.
There's so many things to study, and
Yeah.
then once you go to college, and it's a whole different
Yes, I know.
playground.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I don't
yeah.
want to like cut myself short.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to San Diego State University, and I'll be doing engineering.
Oh, and so what kind of engineering?
I have yet to figure that one out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you all so very much. And I really appreciate you all coming out and sharing. And I know that is what you've shared today is really going to make a difference in somebody. You know, your words of encouragement is going to touch someone. And like I was sharing off camera, you know, you never know who you're going to touch. And that's why all of us always need to always have our best foot forward and always be doing the right thing. So once again, thank you so much. And I'm like I said before, I'm so very, very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that you were here to join us. And I hope that you still had your family, you had gathered your family around so that you could hear these amazing students and what they've done in high school and what they're going to continue to do for the rest, well, I can't say for the rest of their life, but what they're going to continue to do. So that gives me hope. I'm very hopeful because we have students. We have students like what we have here. So thank you very much for joining us. Actually, this is part one of a two-part series. We have more students that will be sharing their what they're going to be doing. And so we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.